Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest stories. We start with outcast defender Samuel Umtiti, as it has been reported that Umtiti has finally said he is ready to leave FC Barcelona. So we should be expecting his departure this summer. Then secondly, talking about Sergiño Dest, it has been reported that Barcelona are open to offers for the young right back and manager Xavi wants a replacement if he leaves. So guys, as we get right into those stories in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, if you're just coming across this channel for the very first time, you are very welcome. Please also consider like this video and watch it right up to the very end. Barcelona are ramping up efforts to clear out unwanted players from their squad. Barca have gotten rid of players like Ricky Puig, Neto, Oscar Mingueza, among others, but still need to make cuts to that squad. And Barca are planning to offload the trio of Memphis Depay, Martin Braithwaite and Samuel Umtiti by this week. Depay and Braithwaite already have plenty of suitors and have been trying to negotiate with Barca to leave as free agents this summer. As for Umtiti, there have been a lot of updates on his situation in recent times, but Victor Navarro of COPE is reporting that the Frenchman has already agreed to leave Barcelona, with his chapter at Camp Nou close to its end. The 28-year-old arrived at Barca in 2016, joining from French club Olympique Lyon. He made an instant impact at the club and enjoyed a successful first year in Catalonia. However, it has been pretty much downhill for Umtiti ever since, with recurring injury problems and inconsistent performances sending him down the pecking order. The Frenchman has been completely out of favor over the past couple of years and played just one game last time out. Manager Xavi Hernandez had made it abundantly clear to Umtiti that his future is away from Barca. And while the 28-year-old had been reluctant to leave in the past, he has accepted his fate this time out and has already agreed to depart this summer. And for an exit to be completed before the start of the season on Friday, Barcelona Umtiti's next club would have to agree on payment structure of the Frenchman's salary. The ex-Lyon star is attracting interest from clubs in France, Turkey and Greece, and it remains to be seen where he ends up. But Umtiti's departure from Camp Nou seems certain. Samuel Umtiti, of course, has been one of the most difficult players to get rid of, to be honest. For about 3 years, I think, Barca have been struggling to offload Umtiti, but to no avail. But from all indications, it seems as though it might be the end of Umtiti's chapter at the Camp Nou. The player have been adamant in the past that he wants to stay and prove to the managers that he can do it, but injuries have not let him do it. Umtiti, of course, it has been so unfortunate that he came to Barca back in 2016, had some good 2 seasons or 3 seasons, and had a drastic downfall in form, and injuries came and spoiled everything. So Barca will be so happy if Umtiti can be sold before our La Liga season starts. Of course, we know maybe Barca cannot offload all their unwanted stars before La Liga. Let's not forget that the transfer window in Spain ends on September 1st, so there will still be some time. But if Barca could try to wrap up most of the things before La Liga kicks off this weekend, it's going to be something good to see, but very difficult as well to see it happening. So Umtiti have finally said he's open to leaving Barcelona, and he just needs a club where he can go to now. Of course, we know many suitors have been showing interest. I don't think he lacks suitors. He doesn't lack suitors. Many suitors have been coming, but the problem have always been his injury record. His injury record is very poor and drives away many of these suitors because they are scared of what the future might be for them. Barca on their part have always been praying and hoping for a transfer fee. Like, they don't want to loan him, they want to sell Umtiti permanently. But most clubs feel that reluctant to do so because they know the player has been so inconsistent. I can't remember the last time Umtiti even touched the ball in the pitch. So it's risky for some of these teams to go and take a player who have not been playing regularly and injury prone as well. But hopefully, after this report of Umtiti open to leaving Barcelona this summer, Barca are hoping that the subsequent club that comes for his signature will be for a permanent deal and not for a loan deal. You know, at least now that Barca got Jules Koundé, Barca got Christensen as new players in that defense, it is so impossible to see Umtiti even stand any single chance to play in that defensive role for FC Barcelona. Xavi told him that ever since last season. So I don't think Umtiti will be mad at Barca for this. He knows already. It's better to tell the player so early so that he prepares his mind. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. With less than a week remaining until the new season gets underway, Barcelona are doling out their final few squad changes and we may yet see quite a fair bit of action on the transfer front. While the likes of Bernardo Silva and Alonso remain a hot topic in the Camp Nou now, a new report from Dario Sport has chimed in on the possibility of Barca signing a right back this summer. The report states that Xavi is unhappy and uncertain over the development of Sergiño Dest. The American international has failed to convince the Barca coach, often struggling to put up any consistency to the table. With that in mind, Barcelona will be open to the sale of Sergiño Dest if they receive good offers for him. Xavi ideally wants to keep hold of Dest and sign another right back that can compete with the American, but the Barcelona coach is aware of the money the club could spend this summer and is willing to sanction the sale for Dest in order to fund a move for a new player. Although the report fails to point out any particular name, Xavi has his mind, but the Barcelona coach is certainly willing to find new options in the market. The Spanish tactician, had notably deployed Sergio Roberto in that right back spot, in the Joan Gamper Trophy against Pumas. He would ideally like to avoid that scenario during the course of next season, and it is where a new face could be vital now. However, the report suggests Xavi is willing to work with Dest as well, knowing Barcelona might not be in a position to splash more cash in the market, especially after signing no less than 6 top quality players in the month of July. Sergiño Dest's future at Barca is still unstable. One can't conclude that Sergiño Dest will stay put this season because some reports still come out saying that Barca are open for offers for the right back. Xavi, made it clear to the player when he did arrive back in November last year that he is not tactically good enough and he needs some more tactical training, which of course Xavi's staff did that, and there was a little improvement, some improvement. We saw it was clear that Dest had some improvement in his movements and tactics like that on the right wing, So as it stands right now, Xavi is open for a possible sale for Sergiño Dest, but Xavi have made it clear to Laporta and the board that if Dest is sold, then a replacement must be identified and signed. But we know the transfer window is not too far, and we know how much we have been spending this transfer window, right? I don't know how possible it will be for Barca to get a new face as a target as it stands. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, it's bye for now.